All right, guys, I just want to walk you through the circuit building simulation online that you're going to be doing. So you'll click on absent circuit building activity, and then that'll open up the simulation. And then this first link is what you're going to be using. It works fine on a Chromebook. It works fine on a desktop. Like with most things with a Chromebook, it would be easier if you had a mouse. And then we're going to click on Lab. And let me just show you how a couple things work. So one of the first things you'll be doing is making a series circuit. And a lot of this is just drag and drop. So like any electrical schematic, we want there to be like nice, right angles with our wires. And let's put a resistor. Let's put another wire. Let's put one more wire to make the corner. Then we can put our bulb, turn that around, another little short wire, and finally we'll finish it up. There we go. A couple things. You can click on any joint like here, and if you click the scissors, of course that cuts it. And if you click on any component that you already placed, you can delete it, and more importantly, you can change like this. I can change the resistance. I don't want it too much because the light bulb won't light, but I also don't want it at 0. So 15, that's fine. I think this defaults to 9 volts. We can do that. This shows the electron path. In engineering, we actually usually talk about conventional current. Up here on the right, you can change that. It goes from positive and around. That doesn't really matter. And then a couple other things you'll need is you can take your voltmeter, and let's measure voltage at the resistor, for example. And you just drag your leads. And I want you to notice that says negative. Of course, there's no such thing as negative volts. So just ignore the negative, or if it makes you feel better, you can just switch these. It's just the negative is just telling you the leads are backwards, but it doesn't mean backwards doesn't really mean anything. Just the polarity is backwards. So there's the voltage there. And then another thing, I'm pretty sure in the instructions back over here, it mentions something about calculating current. You can calculate, I want you to calculate your current by hand. I want to see your work. But if you want to check your answer, I can maybe come over here, break this. And don't forget to measure current. We have to go through the circuit. So there we go. So we can put that there, and I can check my answer that way for current. Don't have to do that with voltage like I showed. We just measure across, power on. And then if we want to measure resistance, actually you don't have to measure resistance because you can just click on it and it tells you. So you'll basically do that for a series circuit, similar for a parallel circuit. And there's some pictures in here. See, there's a picture of a example of just a general series circuit. Here's one of a parallel circuit, so that should help get you started. Everything else should be pretty self-explanatory, and have fun.